Hello friends, I hope you are doing good and your preparations for my 26 also going great ना? So level बढ़ाते हैं थोड़ी सी अपनी preparations का and let's crack down the my 26 exams. So to help you in this, I am coming with the GST amendments applicable for my 26 exams. So friends, not much amendments for your my 26. Amendments of 4 pages only. Let's begin. The first one is related to your charge and TCS chapter. Friends, here amendment I have divided for your chapter wise, so it will be very easy for you to correlate and understand. So related to charge and TCS, we have one amendment that is related to again section 9.5. 9.5 यहाँ क्या कर रहा है charge में? Under 9.5, you remember who has to pay tax? E-commerce operator. So till January 2026, you had 5 services on which e-commerce operator was required to pay GST. Now a 6th has been added, a local delivery like porter or some local delivery services like Uber parcel or like this. So e-commerce, any services of local delivery provided through ECO. Now who is required to pay tax? ECO. So 9.5 is amended and the chapter related to TCS is also amended because same section at both place. But here friends, remember one thing, this ECO provision is applicable only when the person who is supplying services of local delivery is not required to get registration under section 22.1. What is section 22.1? Your threshold limit. So your turnover should be below 10 lakh or 20 lakh. Then only this provision is applicable, like in case of hotels. If hotel services are provided through e-commerce operator, remember who is required to pay GST? E-commerce operator, if hotel is not required to get registered under section 22.1. So the same provision is made applicable for local delivery also. So now ECO is required to pay GST in case of above services. Same related to this local delivery, we have one more amendment that we will see further. Now second, change in GST rate. Although except composition, GST rate is not applicable in CA Inter, but 2 rates have been changed, which have been given in our module. We have included in our videos and included here also. Friends, like in case of services by GTA, reverse charge applicable and rate of tax on reverse charge is 5%. Now, till January 26, if GTA opts for forward charge, the rate was 12%, but now you know 12% slab has been deleted by the government. There is no 12% slab, then automatically 18%, but it has to be changed in the law also now. So now services by GTA, if reverse charge, no amendment. If forward charge, the rate becomes 18% instead of 12%. Similar change, renting of motor vehicle. So again, if renting of motor vehicle, person is charging GST at the rate of 12%. Now instead of 12%, in case of rent of motor vehicle, again 2 options, 5% and 18%. So this is a change in GST rate. Okay. Then related to exemption chapter, again your exemption chapter, we have 2 amendments. First, definition in entry number 18 added, and second, definition of GTA updated. Explanation in entry number 18. What is? The same. Local delivery. Now, who has to pay GST on local delivery if provided through e-commerce operator? ECO. Now, if we read the entry number 18 is services provided by way of transportation of goods by road except services of GTA and courier agency. So, the person providing local delivery services might be covered here. So, explanation has been added that nothing contained in this entry shall apply to local delivery services provided by an e-commerce operator or local delivery services provided through an operator. So, if you are providing local delivery service, then you will not be covered by this exemption entry. Okay. So, under local delivery, no exemption. So, first, this explanation is added. And the second amendment, again related to ECO, is definition of goods transport agency. Till January, we have definition only till here, this point only. Like GTA means a person who provides services in relation to transport of goods by road and issue a consignment note by whatever name called. This was the definition. But now what they have added? It does not include an e-commerce operator by whom local delivery services are provided. And second, an e-commerce operator through whom the services of local delivery are provided. So, e-commerce operator can be considered as GTA because e-commerce operator is providing services in relation to transport of goods by road. Yes. Issue a consignment note by whatever name called. Yes. So, can sir that e-commerce operator be called as a GTA? No. Definition has been amended with effect from 1st of October 2025. So, applicable for my exams. So, GTA does not include e-commerce operator by or through it. Local delivery services are provided. Okay. And second, very important exemption. Two new exemptions have been announced. You all are well aware of this. So many advertisements are there. Services of life insurance and services of health insurance. So see here. Services of life insurance business provided by an insurer to insured where the insured is not a group, and services of health insurance business provided by an insurer to insured where the insured is not group. So here life insurance is covered, here health insurance is covered, but sir, now what is group? I have insured myself and my wife, so we become a group, so whether we are covered or not. So let's understand it. What is the meaning of group? Group means collection of people. बहुत सारे लोग मिलकर क्या बनाएंगे? Group बनाएंगे ना? So what is a group here? Group may be employer-employee group or maybe a non-employer-employee group. First we see what could be the employer-employee group. Employer-employee group क्या हो सकता है? Now an employer take health insurance for all its employee. Say Tata Consultancy Services, a बहुत बड़ी company, a very big organization. Now they want to take health insurance of their each and every employee. So how will they manage it? So TCS will take a master health insurance policy and each employee of that company will be the part of that policy. As soon as that employee leaves the job, name of that employee is cut from that policy. Such kind of groups are called as employer-employee group. So if say LIC is providing group insurance services to TCS, now that is subject to GST. Okay. Same case with the health insurance. Now what is non-employer-employee group? Like ICAI. ICAI has a tie-up with New India Assurance. All the members, all the students of ICAI can opt for a specific product of New India Assurance. That is a joint, you can say MOU between ICAI and New India. And I can opt for an insurance, a special package where I have to give a less premium and I will get more benefit. So in such case, when I am eligible to buy that insurance, when I am member of ICAI or I am a student of ICAI. And if due to some reason I am not a member of ICI, or sir, I was pursuing the CA course, later on I dropped it, now I'm no longer a member, my registration has been lapsed, I'm no longer a student of ICI, then can I continue this policy? No, I cannot continue. So if I am a part of that group only, then only can I can continue. These are called as non-employer employee group. So remember friends, in exam, very important, health insurance and life insurance is exempted only if it is not a group. So I have taken insurance for me and my family. Family means spouse and children. Then it will not be treated as group policy. It will be treated as individual policy only. Clear? So entry number 36C and 36D. And 36E, not so important, reinsurance business of these 36C and 36D is also exempted. Okay friends? Then we have a definition of group. I have already explained you. Then we have a circular related to value. Now friends, whenever circular is there, it is not an amendment. There is no change in law. It is just a clarification. Now what is this circular? This circular is about secondary or post-sale discount. So total 3 issues are there in this circular. Let's see one by one. Whether the full input tax credit is available to the recipient of supply when the recipient makes discounted payment to supplier on account of what? Financial and commercial credit notes. Friends, when we saw the chapter related to invoices, we have seen in case of credit note, if there is no impact of GST, then such kind of credit notes are called as commercial or financial credit note. Like the supplier is not reducing its output tax liability. If supplier is not reducing its output tax liability, recipient is not required to reduce its input tax credit. Such kind of credit notes are called as commercial credit notes. So it is clarified that recipient will not be required to reverse the input tax credit attributed to discount provided on the basis of financial and commercial credit notes. Remember friends, in case of financial and commercial credit note, the supplier is not reducing its output tax credit. Say initial supply was of 1000 rupees. Later on a commercial credit note of 100 rupees was issued and the final value of supply becomes 900. So now when the supplier is paying GST on 1000 rupees, there is no reduction of GST on this 100 rupees. Then buyer will be eligible to take ITC of this 1000 rupees because buyer has paid tax on this 1000 rupees now. So very simple clarification. No need to reduce ITC. As there is no reduction in the original transaction value of supply and accordingly corresponding tax liability would also not get reduced. Yes, if supplier is reducing its output tax liability, supplier is paying tax on 900 only, then buyer will be eligible for ITC on 900 only. Very clear, matching concept. Now point number 2 is a bit confusing. Understand this. Whether a post-sale discount offered by manufacturer to its dealer or distributor would be treated as consideration paid by manufacturer for the dealer's supply of the goods to the end customer as a monetary value of inducement to supply of goods. Now understand this. Manufacturer, dealer, customer. Manufacturer sold to dealer in 100 rupees. Now dealer is selling to customer in 90 rupees. Okay. And manufacturer is providing a discount of 10 rupees. Now what is the value of supply for this dealer? हमारा प्रॉब्लम कहां क्रिएट हो रही है? डीलर सेज सर मैंने तो 90 रुपए में सेल कराया ना, आई विल पे जीएसटी ऑन 90 रुपीज. Department says, no, you have sold in 100 rupees. Kaise? 90 rupees you have taken from the customer and 10 rupees discount given by the manufacturer. So total you got, because now you have to pay manufacturer only 90 rupees, not 100 rupees. So basically you paid 100 rupees to manufacturer and manufacturer will pay you 10 rupees. So for this transaction you are getting 100 rupees. So now pay GST on 100 rupees, not 90 rupees. Now got the confusion? Where the problem is? अब क्या करें? तो फिर क्लियरिफिकेशन आया. एक चीज बताओ, क्या इस मैन्युफैक्चरर और कस्टमर के बीच में कोई एग्रीमेंट है क्या कि सर गुड्स आपको 90 रुपीज में सेल करेंगे? नहीं, there is no such agreement. If there is no such agreement between manufacturer and customer, now at what price dealer is selling to customer is an independent transaction. So transaction between manufacturer and dealer is independent and transaction between dealer and customer is independent. There is no direct agreement between this manufacturer and this customer. So these two transactions are different. So if any commercial credit note is issued by the manufacturer to dealer, in such case will not be treated as consideration. Now friends, in which case all this problem will arise? When manufacturer issue a commercial credit note to dealer. If manufacturing is reducing its output tax liability, then dealer has to reduce ITC. We are not discussing that case. We are discussing only the case of commercial credit note. What department is saying? 90 rupees you took from customer, 10 rupees you took from manufacturer to give us GST on 100 rupees. No sir, wrong interpretation by the department. Clear? So this first para clear? Now come on para number 2. However, department वाला ना चीजें easy कैसे देंगे? However लगाएंगे तो जरूरी है ना उनको. Otherwise things legal कैसे बनेगी unless it is complicated. Now what is case number 2? Manufacturer, dealer, customer. Manufacturer sold to dealer in 100 rupees. Now manufacturer has agreement with the customer to sell at 90 rupees. So there is an agreement between manufacturer and customer to sell at 90 rupees. Now dealer is selling at 90. So डीलर को मैन्युफैक्चरर 100 रुपए में दे रहा है और डीलर को बोल रहा है भैया तुम 90 में बेचो. डीलर क्यों बेचेगा? व्हाट्स द बेनिफिट? भैया मेरे को 100 रुपए में दिया तुमने, मैं प्रॉफिट कुछ नहीं कमाता हूं, बट 100 रुपए में तो बेचूंगा, लॉस खा के मैं क्यों बेचूंगा? सो नाउ मैन्युफैक्चरर इज गिविंग 10 rupees commercial credit note. Again, what is being issued by the manufacturer? Commercial credit note. So dealer has taken input tax credit on 100 rupees and paying output tax on 90 rupees. No, not allowed. Now this 10 rupees will be included in this 90 rupees and dealer has to pay GST on this 100 rupees. Otherwise क्या होगा? जो actual tax payable हो रहा है वो तो कम amount पे होगा ना customer को. Clear? So if, what you have to remember for exam purpose, if there is an agreement between manufacturer and customer, then such discount will be added in the value of dealer. If there is no agreement between manufacturer and customer, then such commercial credit note will not be included in the value of dealer. A thumb rule. Clear concept? So that is also we concluded. Now, issue number 3. Whether the post-sale discount extended by the manufacturer to dealer can be treated as consideration in lieu of activities performed to promote the sale of goods. Now, dealer will promote the goods, na? Will do advertisement, will do marketing campaign and all. So, manufacturer and dealer. Now, manufacturer is providing, say, 100 rupees commercial credit note to dealer. So, whether it is an income of dealer or not. Dealer is not providing any service to manufacturer. If dealer is providing any service to manufacturer, then this 100 rupees is income of dealer. But dealer is not providing any service to manufacturer. Dealer is the owner of goods. Now dealer is doing marketing and promoting its sale. Indirectly, the promotion of manufacturer is done. Like say I am a dealer of Lenovo laptops. and I am doing advertisement of Lenovo laptops. So I am bearing all the expenditure. Dealer is providing me some benefit by way of credit note. So I am marketing my product now. By this marketing, the Lenovo is being marketed indirectly. Like आपको पता लग गया, I am using Lenovo, so it's being marketed. Okay na? So this is not a service between manufacturer and dealer. So very simple friends. If there is no supply, can there be any GST? अगर सप्लाई ही नहीं है तो जीएसटी कहां से आएगा? क्लियर? So such kind of discount will not be included in the value or will not be included in the turnover of D. Okay? So it's a commercial credit note. Remember, these all 3 points are related to commercial credit note. If output tax liability of manufacturer is reduced, then ITC of dealer is required to be reduced. No confusion in that. Okay? So here we have concluded the amendment related to your value of supply chapter. Then we have two minor amendments related to return. First, exemption related to your annual return, GSTR 9. So if your aggregate turnover during the relevant financial year, say if we talk about financial year 25-26, whether I have to file annual return for financial year 25-26 or not. So I have to see turnover of financial year 25-26 if my ATO is aggregate turnover, all India basis, PAN basis. If it is less than or up to 2 crores, then no need to file GSTR 9. Okay, very simple amendment. Second, friends, when we see video, I have used the term GSTR to be an auto-generated statement. Now that auto-generated has been removed and GSTR 2B is also become a statement, a static statement. Now it is no more auto-generated. Why? So now friends, we have a concept of IMS, Invoice Management System. Now at present, whatever I have purchased is appearing in my IMS. I have to log into GST portal, accept the invoice and then click on generate GSTR 2B. Then only my GSTR 2B will be generated. This is the provision. Right now, what is happening? If I don't accept the entries available in IMS, it will be treated as deemed accepted and my GSTR 2B will be generated accordingly. Okay. So now it is no more automatic statement. I have to generate manually. So it is auto-generated statement or auto-generated word has been removed. Okay. Related to time of supply, provision related to sale through voucher in case of supply of goods or in case of supply of services, both has been omitted. So now two this provision have been removed. Not much amendment related to time of supply. Related to input tax credit, friends, section 17.5D, blocked credit. There was a confusion like in 17.5D, the word plant or machinery was used. In explanation, plant and machinery was used. Due to the confusion of this or and, so many litigations were there. So what government did? Government amended section 17.5 clause D and replaced plant or machinery with plant and machinery, and the amendment is retrospective. It's not 117, it's 17. 1st of July 2017, it has been amended. Okay. Then we have a very small amendment related to credit note, small but important. Friends, till now, I have issued a credit note. So whether the reversal has been done by the recipient or not is not that mandatory. Under section 15 valuation, it was mandatory, but under credit note provision, there was no such provision. Now what is being done? The provision related to credit note is also amended, and my output tax liability will be reduced only when the supplier has reduced its input tax credit. Now, it is a very important thing. So, I have issued a credit note. I have reduced my output tax liability. But if supplier has not reduced its input tax liability, then I cannot reduce my output tax liability. Now, so how will you come whether supplier has reduced or not? For this, government has introduced the concept of IMS, Invoice Management System. Now, as soon as I issue a credit note, this credit note will be available on the portal of buyer. Now, buyer either has to accept it or reject it. If buyer does not take any action or accept, then it will be available in its 2B and buyer has to reduce ITC, otherwise there will be mismatch between 3B and 2B. If buyer rejects this credit note, then my output tax liability in GSTR 3B will be automatically increased. Okay, so it's completely now system based due to introduction of invoice management system. So see here, what is added? I have given in this colored text, provided that no reduction in output tax liability of the supplier shall be permitted if input tax credit as is attributable to such credit note, if availed, has not been reversed by the recipient where such recipient is registered person. Incident of tax on such supply has been passed to any other person in any other case. Like in case of unregistered person, I have charged from the customer. It means incidence of tax has been passed, then reduction of output tax liability is not allowed. It's not like आप customer से भी GST ले लो और फिर क्या करो, आप सरकार को भी नहीं दो. If you have taken GST from the customer, it means you have passed the incidence of tax, then you have to pay to the government whether you are liable or not. Because once you collect, you are supposed to deposit. Okay? So related to credit note, clear? Then last amendment we have, amendment related to Schedule 3. Now what is Schedule 3? याद है? Transactions not treated as supply. So under entry number 8, after clause a new clause AA is added and it's updated in our video. So don't worry about it. Now, what is new entry? Supply of goods warehoused in a special economic zone or a free trade warehousing zone to any person before clearance for export or to a domestic tariff area. Friends, when we cover this entry number 8, I have told you a very important thing or a very simple thing. Any transaction before clearance, forget. It is not in India. Just for example, understanding. So any transaction happening before clearance of home consumption or before clearance, clearance by whom? Clearance by custom officer, custom department. So any transaction done before clearance is not transaction. So supply of goods warehoused, kahin bhi ho, special economic zone or free trade warehousing zone to any person before clearance for export. Now clearance may be for export or for to domestic tariff area. Detailed we have covered in our videos also. Clear? So such transaction will not be treated as supply. So friends, not much amendment. Here we have completed only 4-page amendment. So please go through this amendment, and if you have any confusion in this amendment video, you can ask through this comment section. I'll reply, and if needed, I will give a clarificatory video also. Okay friends, so now you got the amendments, you got the amendment notes also, you can download from the description link. So all the best for your May 26 exams. If you need any help from my side for your upcoming exams for CA Inter GST, please feel free to ask. Okay friends, bye bye, take care.